Hello everyone, I'm gonna show you the build that recommend for 5-3 or Insane for the Queen mission. If you're a gunner, I will be using this setup with mini grenades and either a combination of assessment drone with cryo or turrets. These turrets is better than that turrets to slow them down with cryo, either assessment drone or hardened electro sentry gun as an alternative. At least one person need to bring cryo, the other two need to bring this to drop twice, the beginning and somewhat somewhere in the middle. The gunner perks is pretty straightforward. This is my setup. Alright, shotgun. Okay. Perks. The reason I don't use 4 is because enhanced reach 3 plus 1 is more percentage in conjunctions with enhanced reach 4 is 22%. This like 18, 25%. That's only give me 22%. So this is way better combinations. Okay. Alright, so that's for the gunner. Now if you're running demo, I will be using similar setup for the Twilights and heavy assault pulse with assault brake, polygonal rifling, or deep rail amateur. As in for deep rail amateur, you can change it to this one, quick charge amateur, if you prefer. But in terms of ammo, that you need to kill brute somewhere in the middle, like 3 brute somewhere in the middle down the stairs, which you will see in the gameplay. You will need the extra ammo, because if you running demo, tech and gunner, you will have a hard time with ammo. Alright, unless you have recon in the team, that's different story. Again, this one is cryo is a must. Always everyone bring cryo, and this one either this or that. Well, usually the gunner bring assessment drone and everyone else bring this is recommended than that one. We need to slow them down instead of deal more damage. It's not really that much big of difference. Now the demo perks. This is to use again more ammo for the heavy, and this is if in case emergency when you dodge it will give you a blast wave, this one, or if you don't dodge you will still get a blast wave, but with if you dodge you don't get damage, but it will still trigger. If you do not dodge it will trigger, but you still take damage, just so you know. And this the radius is for quick charge one with that one, with the micro rockets quick charge ones. This one and this one just to increase this blast wave radius. And again, I'm not using this build, which what people on the Reddit is using. This build is just, you know, I cannot use this build. Some people can, but not me. This is like 8% cooldown. See, 8 seconds cooldown, not 8%. But this one with this build between 11 seconds cooldown, it's okay because there is increased radius and with this. I do. People is recommended to use hazard seals, but I don't think much difference. Hazard seals is not really helpful much as in terms of being thrown by um, blight or queen's spits or acids, what some people might call it. It's not really useful, or it just bug. So if you want to use this, maybe change this one and then switch with hazard seals. Otherwise, don't use this or don't get hit. Okay. And as for technician, I'm gonna give you this build. This is what I'm using, and that's what I recommend to Max Payne. That's what he's using as well. But in terms of guns, weapons, it's up to you. I just give him the skill perks for the particle turrets, which again you will see in the gameplay. Okay, if you play dog, I'm gonna recommend you this one. Same as Twilight. This one is the same thing. This one or that one. Now, again, hazard seal. Could be different. It's up to you. You want to use this or this one. Again, to me, it's not really useful. That one hazard seal, so I would use this instead personally, unless they fix the hazard seals properly functional. So I'm gonna give you a brief radius. It's quite large. Okay. Okay, I don't recommend Phalanx, but Phalanx is also useful against Brute. You can tank Brute with Phalanx. It's similar with Charger. Again, I do not have there, but some people is using this shock ordinance to slow down the Queen. Again, this is just what I have. You can use it or not, it's up to you. But my favorite is this one, Concussion Pulse. Just the same, everything as this and that. That's just for Phalanx. This one is either this or that. Okay. Now Recon, the best one is Bloodhound. This is really important. This is, you can stumble them, not stun, stumble, like two animations, like drop down to knee and back up, or you know, with the Brute you can shoot it like it will drop down to his back and come back up. You will see it in the gameplay as well. It will happen. This is what I've been using it. But if you want for synthetic, this is for synths better. Otherwise, use this. As for pump shotgun is the same one, or alternatively Zadak, you can also one shot, but instead of anti-material you want tanker muzzle brake, because if you use this with anti-material brake for Twilight, that will stumble it, but with Zadak you want to stun it. It's useful when the brute is close range with this. And this is for trigger recon red is dead laser sights or tactical scope, which is at 10% extra damage. Alright, but I still prefer this one. This still give you the maximum amount of damage, more reliable. Same as this one or that one. Cryo is a must. No, Bloodhound. Okay, usually I would say extended the long haul with what is this one? Extended duration 3 usually that I would use, but it still give you 4 clip of ammo, but this one give you even more than this one. This one is 18%, this one plus this one is 20%, I think, yeah, 20%. So give you extra, a little bit of healing time, some might call it. Alright, so this is more worth it with 2 and 1. So one, 2, 3, 4. 30 seconds cooldown, but 4 clips. I don't know about you, but for when you're playing with me or someone who plays, need to have at least 4 clips. I don't care what you say or anyone else say. You need to have 4 clips, not 3, not 2, 4 clips. That is the most important. But what is really important is this one. This is a must on recon. Have to be a must. Lancer. Now Lancer, I would recommend either this particle lens or particle pulse, but I would prefer particle pulse because you can shoot it 3 times. Same pump shotgun and heavy pulse. Instead of this, normally I would recommend this because you can also have a stumble, but since you want the fire rate, you use this. I'm not sure about the accuracy, stability and all that, but you would most likely need the fire rate. The stumble is not really effective. Yeah, that's why I stick with that. That will give more time. Again, this one, that one. Perks. This is give you more damage. And recharge. So in terms of shooting, faster, 10 seconds. That's 10 seconds cooldown. 10 to 9 seconds cooldown. Yeah. Alright. A bit slow on the CQW, but on the demo, see, quite fast. It's the same one, same build that I just showed you with this. Okay. Quite fast as well with the Twilight. Reload not bad. Quite fast on the fire rate. Reload decent. That's what I recommend for mission 5-3 Insane for the Queen layer. Alright, yeah, this, okay, in this build I would give a credit to, who is his name, I think it was Crimson, where are you, Crimson? Yeah, I'm sure you know Crimson. AOS Crimson. A, capital A, small O, capital S, inside like uh, a divider or a bracket or something, and then Crimson. That's the credits from him. He's the one who recommend this demo build. This is his adjustable build, so I don't take any credits for this. That's entirely his original modifier. Alright, any questions, ask him, try it yourself if that's for you or not, otherwise you stick with this. Some people likes this without the blast wave, but I cannot use this because I don't know, I just can't. It doesn't work for me. I don't feel comfortable. I prefer this. This is more useful, more makes sense for me. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I will link you follow up with the original gameplay. It will be a gunner, tech, and demolisher. The demolisher will be the same one I've been using. Tech is the one Max Payne use, is the one I recommend, and the gunner is pretty much straightforward. It's not the one that John used, but it's pretty much straightforward, which is mini grenades. Straightforward, you know. Alright, see you guys later. Enjoy the gameplay.